Welcome back to Doom Eternal. We're finally at the Khan Maykrs' homeworld. It's time to stop her before she summons the Icon of Sin. But first, let's do the item breakdown real quick. There are 14 items for this stage. 2 Praetor suit points, 2 mastery tokens, 4 codexes, 3 toys, 2 albums, and 1 cheat code. We'll be finishing up a few collectible categories today if you've been following the guide to a T. And the mission challenges, right. Accessories not included: acquire 1 collectible toy, in-flight devastation, kill 12 demons while in midair, and Angel of Death, kill 5 Maykr drones with precision bolt headshots. Easy stuff. Also, this would be the official time we see the Maykr drones. Which I should mention that killing those drones with headshots makes them explode into ammo like confetti. How fun. Anyway, let's get out of this lab-looking area.
Magnificent, isn't it? Not really. The Khan Maykr is nearby. We must stop her before she completes the ritual and gains full control over the Icon of Sin.
Dude, this looks so cool. It'd be a shame if it got destroyed. Now let's get the codex right over here. And I'm gonna read it, for context a little later on in this level. This is Urdak, the home world of the Maykrs. A brief age analysis of the structures and architecture here indicates that this world is older than any other in our databases. Similarities can also be drawn to multiple pan-galactic religions, excuse my language, indicating that the Maykrs' influence was not limited to Argent D'Nur, and that over eons, their influence has spread across the galaxy, and potentially the universe. Some imagery is akin to religious icons in the Orion Cygnus arm of the Milky Way, an area which includes Earth. The name Urdak is common tongue in the Maykr language, but can be approximately translated to the word for paradise or heaven in hundreds of different languages, further cementing the theory that the Maykrs have had a religious impact on mortal beings for millions of years. Despite their seeming godliness, the Maykrs have a past. At some point in their ageless history, there is a mention of the Father, a logical alien entity that endowed the Maykrs with their vast knowledge and technical ability. Analysis of Maykr artifacts in scripture indicate that the Father may have been a singular being that split to form the Maykr race, or instead transferred his incalculable power into the vast structure known as Urdak, which then birthed the Maykrs in perpetuity. Is that how you say it? Yeah, I think so. It seems that the Maykrs, though exceptionally long-lived, eventually suffer from some form of biological and mental degradation, at which point they undergo a process known as the Transfiguration, wherein they allow a voluntary death and resurrection somehow tied to the Father. This process may have been complicated or damaged in the recent past. There are no records of how the Father came to the Maykrs when it was first discovered, or if it had any physical form before the Maykrs. The first mention of the Father is in regard to a building named the Luminarium. It was a temple of sorts, where Maykrs would go to seek answers. The essence of the Father was stolen by one of their own, by a Maykr referred to as the Seraphim. Interesting. Who the Seraphim is, or what he did with the Father's consciousness, is unknown. Records show that one day the Luminarium simply ceased to communicate, and that a deep scan of its databanks revealed no remaining trace of the entity. Urdak itself exists in an anchor state, utilizing highly advanced dimensional shift technology to allow a static position at a subquantum level. This essentially inverts their position in relation to Hell. Both planes of existence are fixed outside the bounds of the known universe, a lower and higher reality. The Khan Maykr oversees all within Urdak, and now utilizes Argent energy to prevent the transfiguration. Okay. This is interesting. Let me see. Look at my runes real quick. Nah. Yeah. Alright, I've got 20 weapon tokens. I'm gonna go ahead and use those. Alright. That was some pretty cool stuff. Let's go ahead and continue. Cool. There's a crucible pickup around here in case you are running low. I have a full 3 pips, so I don't need to worry. This is kind of fun platforming here. Oh, I messed up on that. And here we are at our destination. Back inside for a bit, shoot the target and get across quickly here before the laser gate comes back. And we'll go ahead and turn around because there's another target here so that we can access a secret. Mastery token. Cool. Yeah, I've decided to use these when I can, so you know what? I am. Let's get the auto map here and continue on. Kind of pretty.
Welcome, Seraphim.
Seraphim?
You cannot stop the procession. We will not be able to control it! No!
Finally get our first taste of combat in this level. Remember the mission challenges. And, shit, we might have done more harm than good. You know what, though? Come to think of it, it might actually be pretty fun to fight the Icon of Sin. I say bring it on. Alright, getting closer to those mission challenges. Oh, that's a pretty tunnel. Alright, there's another crucible pickup right on the other side of here in case you need it. And I think I can finish that thing off. Almost! Okay, before we move on and go in there, there is an item we can get in here. Actually, a couple of items. This codex one, obviously. And something up there. Okay, got that one. And already got 2 of the mission challenges done. Nice. Alright. So that's the way forward. We need to punch out that Khan Maykr statue. But let's get the secret encounter out of the way first. Easy as pie. Ooh, saved myself. Okay. Maybe go down a little bit. Alright, go in here, turn right around so that we can get this item over here. That should be all of the albums, according to that pop-up right there. And let's get the mastery token that's over here before moving on. And on that note, what do I want to use it on? Alright, we've got a combat encounter going on. One that has a buff totem. A buff totem. That's what I meant to say. Okay, I know exactly where to go, so just follow my lead. need to continue on, and doing so will get us another codex, so... I wanted to get up there. There we go. Jeez, that was close. I don't need to waste a crucible on you. You're really the only threat. Huh. Kinda starting to look bad out there. Is the demon invasion really wrecking the Maykrs' homeworld? I'd like to think so.
There is a gateway we can use here on Urdak to get back to Earth, but you will need to reconfigure the teleporter rings to activate it. We must move quickly, for the icon of sin grows more powerful the longer it is on Earth.
Okay, you already said that, Samuel, but I get it. There's a toy below this platform. Just drop where there is a tree and a light post, like right here. And there we go. Okay, let's continue on. We're going to get a combat encounter here. So let's just do it. Okay, there should be a Marauder coming up. Kinda don't want you in my... That was a bit of a thing, but let's get the item that's here before continuing on. Yay, a suit point, like I need any more. Like, seriously, how many do I have? 13? Jeez. And I already maxed out all suit perks. Something tells me they're going to be used for the future DLC. Which, by the way, I'll be covering whenever it comes out. So, yeah. Get to look forward to that.
Now, insert Vega to activate the portal.
System acquired. Setting a course for the Earth dimension now.
I can see now. Am I the father of you?
You must get the other teleporter rings aligned before it's too late. The gate must be reactivated. The longer the icon of sin is on Earth, the stronger he will become.
Vega is the father? Okay. Well, let's stop thinking about that and continue on. Because the longer the icon of sin is on Earth, the stronger he will become. Okay, there is an archvile here, so let's focus on taking him down. As soon as he shows up, he'll be right over here by the barrier. Oh, I need some health bad. But there are some zombies nearby, so we'll just take advantage of that. And just like that. I need ammo, though. Let's get the codex here and another item here before we move on. Cute, but also not really. Okay, we have two choices here. I'm gonna go with the left one first. Because I have an easier time with this combat encounter. Yes, even with a buff totem nearby. Okay, now I need... You are fucking perfect. want to take out this guy. Oh, I thought I fell off. Shit. Yes! Just what I needed. That looked crazy, but I got it made. Let's go ahead and get this right here. Alright, let's activate the other part of the portal. The second part, I mean. And actually, yes, we got one more item over here. That should leave us with one more item left in the entire level, so... this should be the last cheat code. Berserk. And now we take this teleporter.
The Khan Maykr needs Earth to be consumed by the demons, or her world will die.
Before moving on, there is a secret encounter over here, so let's go ahead and take care of that. This is the last secret encounter, so it's kind of difficult. But, here's how I go about it. I'm gonna try not to use the Crucible, because, there may be a chance that you may not have the Crucible at this point. By that I mean, like, not have any pips for it. But, just watch closely, see what I do. Just like that. I almost died because of it, but, yeah. Cleared it in one shot. Before I figured out that particular strategy, it took me a long time to clear that one. Let's keep going. Okay. I don't like this fight. Having 2 pips is actually really good at this point. You'll see why later. Just make sure to keep on moving and don't stay in one spot. I don't need to die because of a shield, dude. Where? There you are. I was looking for you. Okay. And there's the other guy. There we go. That makes things a lot easier. Okay, you're not locking on, so screw it. I actually need you! And I saw an Archvile. I mean, not Archvile, Cacodemon. Yes! Fuck you! Oh, God. You don't know how long that took me the first few tries. I could still get killed. Okay. Are there any Maykr drones just by themselves? Because if not, I could just... Yeah, there you are. I think that's everybody. Well, except for you, but I don't really care about you.
By awakening the icon of sin inside her, the seal has been broken. Now the demons may pass through the void as never before. You have brought her people in this holy place eternal damnation. But it was arrogant to bring the dormant icon here. Her hubris has shattered paradise.
I brought eternal damnation to the Maykr paradise. That sounds fucking badass. Okay, oh, this will be tricky. Alright, let's line up the portals and get the heck out of here.
With the rings fully aligned, the dimensional gate to Earth is now open. Get to the landing platform and pass through the portal. Earth does not have much time left.
Alright, we've got one more item, so keep your eyes out on that. that's where we need to go. There's a toy right around here, though. Spectre. Nice. And that is all of the toys. Awesome. This gives me, like, Luminoth Temple flashbacks from, like, Metroid Prime 2. Oh yeah, here. Take a dip. The water's fine. Doesn't look like it, but it is. Wow. That must be what the Maykrs look like without their armor. They look like a Leviathan. Wow. Alright. Let's grab this and drain this water a little bit. Okay, fast travel is unlocked. If you have anything you need, like maybe any of the Crucible pickups you might have missed, now's a good time to get them.
The Khan Maykr is near. She cannot let you leave this place alive. She is invulnerable when she has the orb within her chest. Once removed, her defenses will be down.
For millennia we have survived, made others sacrifice in the name of our prosperity, so that they may in turn find redemption. Who are you? A human, once a mortal, to defy our traditions.
Alright, it's the Khan Maykr herself. Shoot at her to disable her shield and build up your blood punch. Once you have, use the meat hook to get close and punch the hell into her.